Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another segment of Truth by Billie Beene special report. Today's date, October 31, 2022. New. This is my third YouTube channel. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Episode 455, Nukes. U.S. military is moving the U.S. military planes from U.S. military bases to civilian airports. And the U.S. military is turning off the transponders on all U.S. planes inside the U.S. And December looks like it may be very hot. Some of my sources are God in the Bible, Patriot subscribers, World News Now, Bushcraft Bear, Judy Byington, Zero Hedge, a Steve Quill site, and Hal Turner, Beforeitsnews, Best and Taylor, Underground Patriot, and Cliff High. So, let's get started. We have this coming out from Hal Turner about the transponders being turned off. And that's all inside the U.S. And I live on the south coast of Texas, and I noticed this morning early, and it's continued now for several hours. The time now is about lunch. So for the past 5 or 6 hours, there's been along the Texas coast, South Texas coast, there's been a lot of planes in the air and different types I've been seeing and hearing. So now Hal Turner brings this out, that first of all, Russia hit Kiev. That was 10 times in the last few hours. Al Jazeera English also reported this. And they hit other cities. They've taken out electricity and water. This is the end of October. November is when the ground should be frozen and ready for the tanks and the strong military advancement by Russia. And Russia used Tu-95 planes. Some of the locations they hit, besides Kiev, Vinnytsia, Odessa, Zaporizhzhia, Dnipro, and other cities. So that's going on. Now, inside the U.S., Hal Turner is reporting that all U.S. military planes have their transponders turned off. They cannot be located by internet nor civilian software and civilian airports. So that's going on. Now, they're moving planes. They began moving military planes last week from nuclear military bases to civilian airports. An example is one moved from Minot to Page Civilian Airport. They moved all their nuke-capable planes, which is about 219 miles, are about 353 kilometers. And so this is happening all across the U.S. according to Hal Turner. Now, we have this. Beforeitsnews and information coming from Patriot Underground, but there are other sources for this. Inside Ukraine, let's go like this. We've got Luhansk, Donetsk, Kherson, Zaporizhzhia, We have Romania, Poland, Belarus. Now, we know that the 101st Airborne moved to Romania last week. That was the first time in 80 years from the U.S. to European soil. This is their base. This is their headquarters. The 101st Airborne, 4,700 U.S. military special forces have moved their headquarters from the United States to Romania. And multiple sources, including Patriot Underground, is that the 101st Airborne is under the command of the alliance. President Trump, President Putin, Chairman Xi, Prime Minister Modi, I think Iran has recently joined the alliance, North Korea, and other nations. So that's what we're getting. Okay, World News Now reports about the new type of nukes. The military moved up from spring to December for shipment to all of their locations. I know they have live nuclear bombs, the U.S. does, in the Netherlands, also called Holland, Germany, Ramstein Air Force Base, in Belgium, in Italy, maybe some in Turkey. Now, World News Now is bringing this out that they're particularly designed for two types of planes. One is the F-15E, called the Strike Eagle, which is a long-range bomber. And the second is the F-16, commonly called the Falcon or the Viper. And it's a lightweight, short-range plane. Now we have this. Bushcraft Bear from the island of La Palma reports that Norway, so we have Finland, Sweden, Norway has put their military on alert. And now we have this coming out from Cliff High, from the WebBot data. In November and December, there's going to be high emotion, not seen before in the WebBot data. And Cliff is calling this period of time the Big Ugly. Now we had that from Best and Taylor, that MonkeyWorks, who typically has a YouTube show showing all the aircraft in the United States, primarily military, but also some commercial, and then globally, and sometimes ships, is taking a vacation and going to Israel. October 28th for 3 weeks. And now that's come out that all of the military planes have their transponders turned off, meaning they're not being picked up by the internet software that MonkeyWorks would typically be using in his YouTube show. So maybe Monkey had a tip. Okay, we have this. Yeah, in November, I did part in my weather series, War and Weather, that Russia appears to be waiting until November for the ground to freeze, so it supports tanks. And now we have this. The U.S. military has moved up the shipment of the new nukes from spring to December. So December looks like it's going to be hot. And now we have this. Recall, in my previous Weather Plus, and I've been covering some economic items. Walmart, Amazon, Kohl's, Target, shipping companies all scaled back. A lot of these retailers canceled billions of dollars of orders in August. And we know the deep state primarily owns the large chain companies. So they knew. And last year, we were hearing words. This is going to be our last Christmas. Now, I don't think that it means our last Christmas to celebrate, but I'm thinking it may mean our last Christmas to do Christmas shopping. So, we have that going on. So I wanted to bring these news items to you and say, have you stocked up today? I went early this morning. I believe it's a good time to stock your pantry and do other things. And it's good to remember God is in charge and He is on the move. His seraphim angels are down here to help us combat this evil. I love you, and I'll see you soon.